If you miss the hidden mechanics in the first Avatar, you won't stand a chance of understanding Avatar 3. First off, most people are stuck at level 1, thinking it's just a simple story of natives beating alien invaders. Dig a little deeper to level 2, and you see the allegory for Native Americans resisting European colonizers. If you see that, you're already ahead of 90% of the audience. But today, let's talk about level 3. Since this is a story about resisting colonization, why did the real Native Americans lose, but the Na'vi won? You have to understand the core rule of sci-fi. A key technology must change the outcome. If you just swap the background but tell the same old story, that's not sci-fi. In the movie, the Na'vi were actually doomed to fail. The movie is full of hints. Humans had heavy mechs, warships, and missiles. The Na'vi only had bows and arrows. The Na'vi look like Native Americans, they act like Native Americans, and they are doomed like Native Americans. It was a hopeless fight. They couldn't even scratch the human armor. In the final battle, humans easily destroyed their ancient home tree with gas and incendiary rounds. The Na'vi were helpless. Even their strongest warrior, Sute, was easily mowed down by human firepower. However, one specific tech setting decided the winner. Pandora is essentially a giant fungus. From birth, every living thing on Pandora, including the Na'vi, is infected with a specific fungus. This fungus forms a global web called Ewa. Because of this biological network, the Na'vi can mentally communicate with other creatures. Remember how they tame mounts? Not with whips or food, but by connecting their braids. That is a physical data linked to the shared mind. Now, imagine scaling that up. It's not just about a rider and a mount. When you expand that capability 1 billion times to communicate with the entire planet, a miracle happens. Because the Na'vi connect deeply to this planetary will, Ewa. When they suffer massive damage, the planet gets activated. It's exactly like a human immune system. When white blood cells detect a virus, the body triggers a fever, and the immune system goes crazy attacking the invader. This is the fundamental reason for the different outcome. Thanks to Ewa acting as a massive global network, Pandora triggered a violent immune response against the human invaders. The beasts and plants answered the call and crushed the humans. This infectious planetary network is the key sci-fi element that reverses the tragic history of colonization. This is Uncle Popcorn. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please make sure to like and subscribe. Your support means the world to me. See you in the next one.